Maybe we
Instagram
is already live. We're
Yes.
already live. Hello everyone on Instagram. It looks like we're gonna go live on YouTube as soon as. It looks like we're already live. I can't see myself, but I'm trusting that YouTube is saying we're live. So let's go with that. Hello everyone. My name is Matt, and I'll be here with you guys for the next 2 hours on the Major Fitness Black Friday Live Spectacular. First of all, I want to say a belated, very belated, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there watching our live stream now. Just like I was saying, I'm Matt, and I'll be with you here for the next 2 hours. The codes I'm holding up, you've seen them before, but they've been refreshed for today's Black Friday special, Black Friday Live Spectacular. We've got the Major Live 5 and the Major Live 8. So if you're watching on Instagram or on YouTube, you should be able to use these codes during our live stream. And in a little bit here, I'll show you how to use these codes. I've got
WiFi 两边都 WiFi 没有网。但是我这边能够用我自己的 VPN， 现在是没有开的状态。
Okay, we can start again. We can start. It's okay, no worries.
我用 Instagram 能够自己的网络，然后你帮我。
Hello, Sabrina's followers on Instagram. Also, yeah.
帮我找一下重飞，然后让他不要打电话。你拍一下。
Maybe I close my internet for now.
但是your no you don't.
Don't need to close it, leave it.
Yeah, it's not working anyway. The internet is not really working anyway.
Okay.
但是没关系，我们先开一下。
Okay, everyone, hello. We are live on Instagram. We're still trying to work out our live feed for YouTube. If you're on YouTube and watching us, let us know in the chat. Also, my colleagues are checking in on the Instagram live chat. Looks like we're live on both platforms. My name is Matt, and we're here for today's Major Fitness Black Friday. I also want to say happy belated Thanksgiving to everyone in our chat joining us. We're so excited to be here with you today for this Black Friday Live Spectacular. Now you notice I've got the two codes. You've seen them before on our live streams, Major Live 8 and Major Live 5. The weight stacks yes, we'll get to the weight stacks for the B52 in just a moment. Give me 1 second to go over the codes really quick because they have changed a little bit, but I see your comment about the weight stack for the B52. Just so you know, if you start with the weight plate, weight holder for your B52, you can always buy the weight stack to upgrade for your rack system. So let's say, just like you asked, you have the B52 and you're using the weight plate, weight horns, you can go on our website and buy the weight plate stack for the B52. So it looks like some people are saying we're live. Seems like it's working, but a little bit of lag. Well, apologize for the lag. We are trying to stream on both Instagram and live stream and YouTube. Like I said, I want to say hi to everyone on both of those platforms, but apologize if that means today we are a little bit slow. So let's go over the codes again. The weight stack for the B52, please. Let's get a deal for that weight stack and B52. So the Major Live 5 code. This is the main code that you'll be using today to get an additional $50 off. So if there is Black Friday pricing on your rack, then you can use this code, which will get you up to 20% off. Then if you use the Major Live 5 code, you'll get an additional $50 off that already reduced 20% off price. So that's the Major Live 5 code. That works for standard and Pro Series racks. Now it seems like some of our standard racks have already sold out of their Black Friday stock. So I just got some news from our team that right before we went live, let me double check which rack. They sent me a note here on my work iPad. Let me see. It looks like, yes, the B52 and F35 standard have sold out of their Black Friday stock. So apologize for that if you were looking to get the standard version. But the Pro version of the B52 and the Pro version of the F35 are still available for that Black Friday pricing. So we want to make sure that when you're shopping today, during this Black Friday event, that we have the pieces in stock so that we can ship them out to you as quickly as possible. Also, the B17 is looking amazing. I appreciate that. We really love that everyone is so excited about it. And just so you know, orders placed today for the B17 will be shipped out today. So just want to make sure you know that. And we've updated our other code, our second code, Major Live 8, to help you get the free adjustable bench when you check out with the B17 and the adjustable bench in your cart together. So we'll go over how to use both of these codes in a little bit. And on YouTube seems to be working. We're looking for the weight stack for the B52. I've seen another person say they're looking for a weight stack for the B52. We do offer on our website the upgradable weight stack that you can place in your power rack. So we've got the B52 Pro here, and you can see we're using the Selectrized weight plate stack. Now, some of you may have purchased this piece with the plate holder for this pulley system. Now, if your functional trainer has that, all you need to do is go onto our website and purchase the plate stack upgrade. Now, you can use Major Live 5 on purchases today during the live stream to get an additional $50 off. Just so you know. So, we're really excited to be here with everyone. If you have any questions, I know lots of you have been asking in the chat, on Instagram, on Facebook, and maybe on YouTube as well in the comment section, what are going to be the deals on the Pro Series? When will the B17 be on sale? Is this the time to get the F22? Well, I can tell you that the wait is officially over. Today, right here on the live, we've got the absolute lowest prices of the year, guaranteed, with these codes, and up to 20% off on most of our racks. Be sure to check out the prices. And someone has asked, is there an exclusive offer for the leg press? You can use Major Live 5 to get $50 off, but we don't have an exclusive for the leg press. You can check on the website, and we'll check in a little bit together if there are any additional Black Friday specials. Right now, currently our website is focused on helping you get a special on our power racks and the all-in-one functional trainer Smith machine racks as well. We really want to help people set up the foundation for their home gym. Now, it's great if you're looking for a standalone piece like the combo leg press hack squat, and we can talk to the team because we will have an additional live stream today. We're actually doing 2 live streams today. So if you can't make it to this first live stream, join us again for our next live stream. The codes will be active again, and we should be able to let you guys know if there are any new items we were able to convince our team to add to the specials. Someone said they just purchased their equipment from Major Fitness. Got mine just now. Which rack did you pick up during our Black Friday sale? Leave a comment. If you're shopping now during the live stream, please let me know and feel free to ask questions about the racks you're considering. I'll put the codes, actually let me keep the codes here with me up front. I know I'm going to be needing them often today in the live stream. I'll keep Major Live 5 here in front. So, the codes. Okay, it looks like our Major Fitness team is handling some of the questions. If I'm not able to respond in time, our customer service team and our other live streaming team members will try to help you get the questions answered as quickly as possible. Great, you picked up the B52 Pro. Super excited about that. We've got one here with us in the studio. It's a really great piece of equipment. So it features all of the main strength training you would need. It's got the half rack, power rack feature in front with the safety arms and J-hooks. It's got the functional training capabilities with the 2-to-1 pulley cable ratio. It's got a Smith machine in the middle of the rack, and it's also got the landmine attachment as well as the pull-up bar. You'll notice we also include band pegs on the top and bottom, as well as a foot plate here so that you can do your low rows and other moves. The dip bar attachment as well is a great way to work on the triceps and chest. Looks like someone else also picked up the B52 Pro. Thank you for letting us know on Instagram. Really a solid rack. If you're going with the Pro version, you will get that 12 gauge steel. The F35 Pro deal. Yes, there is a deal for the F35 Pro. Those are going to be 20% off, up to 20% off. And then when you check out, use code MAJORLIVE5. So make sure you put the F35 Pro in the cart and make sure that you see the Black Friday discount. Go to checkout, and at the very end, it will ask you to apply any codes or coupons. That's where you're going to want to apply the Major Live 5 code before you click pay. So we'll go over that in a little bit here. I've got the website up on my iPad, and we'll go over that together. Looks like our team is also going to reply to Jennifer on YouTube. Let me get a little drink. It's been a long day, and I got a lot of talking to do, so I want to make sure I stay hydrated. But the B52 Pro is a great pickup for your Black Friday. If you're looking to start your home gym, there are no better ways to do that than get a power rack with a functional trainer built in. Someone's looking at the F35. Can you choose the delivery date? I believe that orders placed today will be shipped today. Now, that being said, we are out of our Black Friday stock on 2 of our standard series racks. So those orders, the B52 standard, and I believe it's the F22 standard, those have already sold out, and so those may be a little bit delayed. But for our other racks and our Pro Series racks, those will be orders placed today, will be shipped out today. I don't believe there's an option to select which delivery date will come. But we always try and ship out the orders as quickly as possible. So the Major Live 5 discount isn't valid for all items in your cart. I currently have the Major Fitness Weight Stack set for the B52 and Weight Stack pin extender. So let's do that together here and show you guys what I'm talking about. So when I go to fill out something like this, Google will autofill the information. It may have the wrong information. So make sure that's completely correct. And then you're going to go here to discount code or gift code and enter all caps. Let's turn that on. Caps lock Major Live. Make sure I spell it right. 5 and apply. So you'll see that Major Live 5 discount code is not valid for the Major Weight Stack set for the B52. Now, we can talk to our management team and see if we can get this included in today's sale, maybe for our second live stream. So if you really want to get the Weight Stack upgrade, give us a chance. We'll send a message over to that team as quickly as possible and let them know there's a huge interest from our Instagram community and from our YouTube community. So also people are asking, looks like, when can we ship out the B17? Orders placed today for the B17 will be shipped out today. So just so you know, that is a huge update we got because it had been on pre-order before, but now with the Black Friday sale, it looks like we've been able to work with our supplier and increase the amount of available stock we have for the B17. So orders placed today for the B17 will be shipped out today. Someone says, I bought my B17 a couple days back and I can't wait. It should be shipped, but check your emails. Always enter your email and phone number because we will send the update through those methods, and make sure you've entered the email and phone number correctly. Whenever you go to check out, don't just let it autofill for you. Make sure you're filling that out exactly as what email you frequently use and what cell phone you frequently use. So we're super excited that you're going to be getting the B17. Let us know what you're most interested in the B17 about. Is it the ability to switch from the 2-to-1 to 1-to-1 ratio in the same cable trolley? Is it the upgraded steel with the upgraded J-hooks, safety arms, and safety capacity? Let us know why you chose the B17. I'm also going to grab a little water here and come back. So, the orders for the B52 Pro, when are they estimated to ship? I have been told that orders placed today during today's Black Friday sale will be shipped today. However, generally speaking, our orders are usually shipped within 3 to 5 business days of when they are received. Now, I can ask our team for specifics on that, and we may post an update to Instagram, Facebook, and our other channels as well to let you all know when these Black Friday orders will be shipping out, so that you'll have something clear and have some clear expectations about when you'll be getting your piece. Because I know that when you're looking to start your home gym journey or just increase your amount of physical activity, you want to get moving as soon as possible. And the longer you have to wait, the less excited you are to get started. So we're trying to make sure we get everything shipped out to you guys as quickly as possible. Like I said, 3 to 5 business days is usually the turnaround for when we start the shipping but I can get a more specific number or let our team know to update via our social media platforms about when those will be shipped out. So definitely the 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. Awesome. Yeah, so the B17 features a really unique cable trolley system. It's very easy to go from 1-to-1 here on the weight stack, and then you just simply clip in here on the second carabiner, and I am in, if I can get it, there we go, in 2-to-1. And now you see, so what am I moving? I am, let's take a look over here. It is 50 pounds now, 1-to-1, so that's why I can't move it with just my bicep. But if I just simply unhook, and now it's 25 pounds, and I can easily just curl that with the one arm. I want the B17 now, but it won't fit in my ceiling. Unfortunately, we did have to make the B17 taller because we have included a higher, further out lat pull down position. You'll notice that there is an extra pulley here with a cable wrapped around the cross member as it extends out. This is to ensure that users with longer arms, I am not particularly tall, at around 5'7", so for me this may be a little bit excessive. I may be okay with using the B52 Pro, but for many of our taller users and people with longer arms, they needed something like this. Now, if you still want a great pull-down option, the B52 Pro does offer some great versatility as well. Think about, though, maybe you can try and look for a taller space. I know a lot of people are also including their gym in their basement, so you may be limited on ceiling height there. But if you can, try and find a room or a garage or somewhere where you do have the option to raise the ceiling. Is there 20? Hopefully that helps with your B17 question, and hopefully you can try it out as soon as possible. Is there 20% off on the B52 Pro? It has $100 off on the website. So just so you know, it's our first time to have a discount on these Pro Series racks. We have the code MAJORLIVE5 to get you $50 off with the Black Friday pricing. So the Pro Series racks are up to 20% off. So all of the Pro Series racks do have a Black Friday discount. However, it's up to 20% off. So be sure to check when you're putting it in your cart how much it actually is. And then today we've got an additional code special for this live stream, MAJORLIVE5, that whatever that Black Friday price is, however much you already get off, then you can get an additional $50 off that price. So is there a weight plate pin extender option for the F35 Pro? Yes, it is a separate purchase. So our weight stacks and weight plate pin extenders are all sold separately if you need to upgrade for each of the Pro series. For the B52 Pro, F35 Pro, and the F22 Pro. So that's a great question. It is an additional purchase if you didn't get it with your initial purchase. So sometimes people will purchase the Selectrized weight stack. If the Selectrized weight stack is still not enough weight, we do have the additional plate pin extender that you can buy for the B52 Pro, F35 Pro, and F22 Pro that allows you to add weight plates to 2 weight horns for your weight stack. That's a great question, and we can talk to our team as well about that. Brian Anderson says it's the max discount, 5% off. The major fitness codes don't stack, even though Matt keeps saying it does stack. So the Major Live 5 code gives you an additional $50 off whatever the Black Friday prices are. Now, some products have lower Black Friday discounts than other products. We have some racks that are up to 20% off. Other racks have a lesser discount. So I can go over how that would work. Let me pull up the, let me help Brian here, because it seems maybe I'm not saying it clearly. So let's go. I'm here on the Major Fitness website. Let me empty my cart first. Okay, so I got nothing in the cart. So I'm going to go to, let's go to the Pro. Let's just go to any power rack and choose one from the Pro series. We'll go with the F22 Home Gym Power Rack. Let's open it up. Shop now. Okay. So I'm going to go here and click the Pro version. I don't want to add the bench just now, so I'm not going to add that. So we've got the power rack right now for $1,899. So I've added it to my cart. You'll see that the original retail price is $1,899, and it does look like there is $50 off this price because I have already entered the code MAJORLIVE5. So that will give me $50 off this price for the F22 Pro. Let's take a look at another rack. Oh, okay, here we go. So the original retail price on the F22 Pro is $1,999. The savings today, oh, sorry, maybe you can't see me. The iPad is really small. Can everyone see me now? So hopefully this answers Brian's question. So the discount is $100 off for the Black Friday pricing. Now, if that is exactly 20% off, my math is not very good, but you can check. We do up to 20% off on our racks. So this may be some percentage off. Now, this is the Black Friday price. When I go to the checkout and add to cart, I've probably already added one. So let's make sure I don't have two in there. Yeah, I have two. So let me go ahead and, I've got one. I've already entered the code MAJORLIVE5. You can see it here. And that gives me an additional $50 off the already $100 off I was saving. So actually I'm saving $150 by using the code MAJORLIVE5. So that code stacks. You cannot stack the code MAJORLIVE5 with MAJORLIVE8. So I'm sorry if that was maybe one of the confusing things. These are two different codes. MAJORLIVE8 is specially for the B17. It gives you the free adjustable bench. And the MAJORLIVE5 is for all of our other racks that have Black Friday pricing. Okay, hopefully that makes things clear. It's kind of hard to see on the iPad, but I'll bring this back up if I need to, and we can go over. If you have specific questions about which rack, we can always put it in my cart here and go over the deals. Looking to order the F35 Pro, but not in town to accept it for a couple of weeks, you can reach out to our customer service and let them know this situation. and they will help to walk you through that process and give you any guidance you would need about that. So Lana Rosenbaum, be sure to reach out to our customer service. If you're not sure where to do that, try reaching out through our other social media channels. Leave us a message on Facebook and Instagram, and our team will take that message and pass it along to customer service with your contact information via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll try to help arrange that for you. Glenn Dixon says, can I get the best offer on the F22 Pro? We feel that today, during the Black Friday sale, and with the code MAJORLIVE5, getting you an additional $50 off on those Black Friday prices. This is the best deal we've had this year. Jennifer Corlett asked, will Cyber Monday have a better discount? And she also said, orders on the B52 Pro are estimated to ship. When are they estimated to ship? So orders placed today are generally estimated to ship today. In other circumstances, we ship orders within 3 to 5 business days of receiving that order. Now, I can make sure that we make a post about that on Instagram, notifying all of our Black Friday purchasers about when their orders will be expected to ship, because I know that we're going to have a high volume of purchases during this Black Friday, and we want to make sure that everyone gets the equipment they're looking for at the time that they need it. So Jennifer, that's a great question. To answer your first question, I'm not sure what the Cyber Monday discount will be, but I know that today we do have some really solid deals, and I would say that probably Black Friday is going to be our deepest deals of the year for us. So don't wait till Cyber Monday, at least when you're looking to check out with Major Fitness. So, is the max? So if the max discount 5%, or can we stack this? So, Brian, great question. We have 20% up to 20% off on different products. You cannot stack MAJORLIVE 5 and MAJORLIVE 8. These codes do not stack. What you can do is take advantage of the Black Friday pricing and get an additional $50 off using MAJORLIVE 5, or get the free adjustable bench as well as an 8-piece accessory kit when you buy the B17. They can't both use, so we can't both use the 5% off for new people and the $50 off. That's a one-time code. So that you will see, if you're a new visitor to our website, there will be a special code for new users. However, that code does not stack. The new user code does not stack with today's live stream code. So Brian, thanks for asking for some clarification on that, and apologize that it still hasn't been clear. Hopefully we've been able to clear some things up. Yeah, Brian, you get the $50 off using this code. The code only stacks with the Black Friday prices, not with other codes that you can get from Major Fitness. So when I say that MAJORLIVE 5 gives you an additional $50 off, it means that you get the $50 off the Black Friday prices, not you get $50 off plus a chance to use another code. That's different. So our codes, discount codes, do not stack with one another. So hopefully I make that as clear as possible so no one is confused. The codes do not stack. You get $50 off Black Friday pricing with Major Live 5. I hope that's clear. I can repeat it again, but I think we've covered it. So hopefully, if you have any other questions about the discount codes, they're here, and we'll go over again how to use them if we need to. Can I get an offer for the F22 Pro with the leg extension attachment? I don't think we have any special offers for our attachments. If you are purchasing a Pro Series rack, be sure to use the code MAJORLIVE5. That will get you $50 off the Pro Series rack. It will not give you a discount for the leg extension attachment, but you will be saving $50 when you buy the Pro Series rack. So I have the B52 Pro. I love it. Do you have an extra code for the leg extension? Unfortunately, during this live stream event, we do not have a promo code for the leg extension attachment. It looks like YouTube is back up, so hello to everyone on YouTube. Sorry you have been missing us. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Oh, I see. Okay, I can see the comments now. Okay, great. Does $50 off stack with the military discount? That's a great question. Let me take a look on the website right now, Brian. That's a great question. So we have the HSA, FSA eligible. Just so you know, I'm not scrolling on anything else. I'll bring it over here. I'm here on the website. I'm looking at the Major Fitness F22 all-in-one home gym power rack. So let's go ahead. I've selected the Pro Series in tactical black. I don't need the adjustable bench, and let's go ahead and add that to cart. Okay, looks like I've got two. Okay. Let's go to checkout and see, is there, so my team is telling me that the military special customized gift will be given out separately. It's a one-time code only. And Brian, let's have our team reach out to you, our customer service team, contact you maybe through YouTube or send us a message on Facebook so that they can check in with you about that military code, because it looks like here they're not stacking, and I just want to make sure that, you know, first of all, thank you for your service, and we'd love to get you a piece of Major Fitness equipment with as many discounts as we can, so that we can ensure you get the best workout in your home gym. We do have some discounts on some other racks, like our SML07, that we may be able to provide in our next live. So just keep that in mind. We are doing, I want to make sure everyone knows, we're doing 2 live streams today. We've got this first one here for those middle of the day shoppers. Maybe you're still thinking about that purchase and you want to get it done before you head to dinner, or you have plans in the evening. You want to take care of that Black Friday shopping now. That's great. We're so glad you're here on Instagram and YouTube. Maybe though you're still waiting for a deal. Maybe you're still thinking about a purchase, and that's fine too. Come back later. We'll be back again for another 2-hour live stream. So someone just ordered the B17 with the free bench. That's great. And let me show everyone how to do that now. So let's go back to the main website. So we've got, looks like we've got 11 more hours here on our Black Friday sale. So hopefully you don't miss it. Let's see, let's go to shop now. Okay, we've got the 8-piece free workout bundle with orders over $2,000. Let's go to the Heritage Series, which is the B17. It's the first in our Heritage Series line. We'll have a few other racks coming out in that Heritage Series line soon. So feel free to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook for updates when those new Heritage Series racks come out. So I'm going to go ahead and add to cart. You'll get the Major Fitness Heritage Series B17. Then you'll also notice you get a Black Friday sale gift, the men's quick dry training tee and a fleece hoodie. We've been working, you'll notice I'm wearing one of our quick dry shirts, training shirts here today. We have been working on developing these training clothes. Personally, I have been working with the team to test them out. We have them in a few different colors. I think we will be shipping out the black version of this, and hopefully next year Major Fitness will be able to release its full line of training clothing with some other colors as well, with not just the hoodies and the men's t-shirts, but we're also working on developing women's clothes, women's training clothes as well. And so we're including some of that early with this Black Friday order, and we've got the Major Fitness 8-piece workout set. Let me remove the power rack, the F22 power rack. Okay, so I've got that in the cart. Now, I need to go to my adjustable bench. So I'm going to go back to shop. I'm going to go to more equipment. I'm going to go to adjustable benches. Okay, I'm going to choose black because I'm simple like that. And I'm going to go ahead and add to cart. So now, I've got the Major Fitness adjustable bench and the B17 in my cart. I'm going to go to checkout. And I'm going to type in the discount code Major Live 8 and apply that code. And now you'll notice the adjustable bench is free. That's a $219 discount. I still get the free clothes, the free 8-piece set. So I'm just paying for the price of the B17, but I get the adjustable bench as well. So that's a really great offer. It's going to be exclusive for our live stream. We've been looking at your products for a few weeks and they are looking great. Well, thank you so much. Which rack do you suggest for me the most? So that's a really great question, and it gives us an opportunity to break down some of the differences between our racks. So if you are someone who has a gym space that is limited by the ceiling height, our Pro and Standard series would be best for you all because they are lower. You can see I'm 5'7" and I'm almost at the top of the rack. The B17 is much taller. So if you do not have the ceiling clearance, you will need to make note of that. You will need to make note of that. However, the training systems you can get on our power racks are nearly the same. Meaning, unless there is not a Smith machine in your rack, meaning you are looking at a F22 Standard or Pro, or F35 Standard or Pro. These do not include the Smith machine. The B52 Pro and Standard And the B17 Pro and Standard include a Smith machine as well. If you're someone who needs the extra stability and support that a Smith machine can provide, or you're looking to do accessory lifts using a fixed bar path, then you will need to get one of our racks that has the Smith machine built in. Other than that, if you're someone who needs to lift really heavy, needing that 1-to-1 cable ratio for moves like the low cable row, lat pull down, or any of those other heavy cable movements, then the B17 is going to be your choice because it easily switches from 2-to-1 to 1-to-1 cable ratio simply by attaching both carabiners to each other. And then now I am in, let me get it, to the 2-to-1 and 1-to-1. So this is 1-to-1, and then just unhook and go to 1-to-1. 2-to-1, sorry. This is 2-to-1, and this is 1-to-1. So if you're someone who needs those heavy cables, go ahead and get the B17. Someone is asking, Jennifer Corlett has asked, can you confirm I have ordered? I'm not going to read your order number, Jennifer, on the screen. I don't want to give out anyone's personal information. Our customer service team will be in contact with you as soon as possible. If you haven't gotten an email yet, reach out to us privately on Instagram with your order number. Also reach out to the customer service email on the website with your order number. Just make sure you send that to our team privately. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. We're so excited that you have joined the Major Fitness family. We look forward to hearing about your fitness journey and how you create your stronger tomorrow using Major Fitness's Power Racks and training equipment. So we're super excited about that. I love that you were able to join the live event today and get those discount codes. Can you take the extra $50 off, allowing the standing to reconfirm the Thomas? Let me check with the team really quick and see if that is a possibility. Let me send the team a message. Give me 1 second. So Thomas is asking if the military discount can be stacked with the Black Friday codes. Currently, the team is telling me the military discount does not stack with the live codes, but if you go to the website, you can, let me see, I'm on the website as well. You can use the Black Friday sales price to stack with the military discount. So what does stack is if there is a Black Friday sale price, then you can use your code to get an additional % or dollar amount off. What doesn't stack are multiple codes. So we have special Black Friday codes, we have special military discount codes. Those are used separately. Now, I can let you know that you can reach out to the customer service and see if there's anything else additionally they can do for you. Let them know about your military service. We appreciate that, and we thank you for your service, and see if there's anything else our team can do to help you get the fitness equipment you need at the price that's right for your budget. So really appreciate you guys ordering and jumping in Someone said, I'm ordering the F35 because we're limited on depth, so I need the folding option. Would there be room to hang a television behind it? I think so. When it folds, it doesn't fold flush against the wall. There is still some space because I'm trying to think. Yeah, there should be. I want to say yes, but it depends on how big the TV is. So just make some measurements. Check how far away it is from the wall when it's folded up. So just be careful about that. That's an interesting question. I hadn't thought about that. But yes, for saving space, the F35 is the best way to go. Strength Depot already has the B52. Oh, okay. I guess that's that's not our website. So maybe someone's reselling. I can just to tell you, it's probably best not to buy our products through third-party sellers unless it's directly listed on our Amazon. So just be careful when you're buying our products through third-party sellers. You may not be able to get the warranty. You may not be able to get access to the customer service. Just be careful. I know everyone's looking for the best prices, and it's great if you can get our Major Fitness products into your home at a low price. I love to see people using our products no matter what, but just be aware that, be careful when you're shopping today. So yeah, thank you, Eastern Shore Chris, for that. Well, we're also sending, looks like our team has said we'll be sending the 8-piece accessory and clothing package with the B52 Pro as well. And sorry, I still haven't answered this question because the chat is going so fast, but someone asked, what's the difference between the SML and the B52 standard? So like I said, we're giving out the 8-piece accessory pack and the clothes for purchases of the B52 Pro. But let's take a look and go over some of the differences between the B52 standard and the SML07. So the B52 features thicker gauge steel, thicker uprights. So the SML07 is a 2x2 rack. It has weight horns and does not have a weight plate stack system. It does feature a half rack, a Smith machine, a functional trainer, a landmine system, and the pull-up bar as well. Now, it is 2x2 14 gauge steel throughout. The B52, Spirit B52, features 2x3 uprights. It has the landmine attachment, pull-up bars, functional trainer, Smith machine, and power rack in front. Now, if you go with the Pro version, you will be getting 12 gauge steel in the front uprights. If you go with the standard version, you will be getting 14 gauge steel throughout all the uprights. So just keep that in mind. The difference, the main difference, is the thickness of the uprights. The B52 Spirit is 2x3. The SML07 is 2x2. Okay. I'm ordering the F75. Okay, we covered that one. Can we go one code at a time? Yeah, like Dean said, one code at a time. And we are using Shopify, so we apologize for that. But like I said, reach out to our customer service. and let them know about your order. Don't send your order numbers, please, please, please don't send your order numbers or personal information to our chat. Send that to the customer service. Let them know the situation, and we'll do our best to help you out. So, which one of our racks are you looking at today? If you have any questions about our racks and you're considering the differences, please send either the name of the rack into the chat so that I can give you a little bit of feedback about whether it's a good idea for your gym or not. Also, when you're asking which rack should I get, which rack should I consider, if you could also let me know your training style, your training goals, and also something we call training age. So if you're a completely new trainer, meaning you haven't been training for more than 3 months, or if you're someone who's intermediate, maybe you've been training for 1 year to 2 years, or you're someone with an advanced training history, training for 3+ years, maybe you're active in different sports, or fitness activities. These are all really important, and I would love to help you find a rack that's going to be right for you. So the B17, how much is the B17 going for? That gives me one last look at the price before we talk a little bit about the racks. So currently on our website with the Black Friday pricing, you get the B17 Flying Fortress all-in-one functional trainer with Smith machine for $3,999.99. That's $200 savings. And if you add the adjustable bench into your cart, and once you've added them both into cart and go to the checkout, you will be able to enter the code MAJORLIVE8 and get the adjustable bench for free. So the B17 is going to be $3,999 with that code MAJORLIVE8 and the adjustable bench in your cart together. You will be able to get the adjustable bench for free. So can we show the B52 Pro? That's a great question. We have it here with us today. This is the B52 Pro. We've got the dip bar handles, the safety arms. The J hooks are somewhere around here. We've had to move things into this space, but it does come with J hooks. We've got the cable trolley. We've got the Smith bar. So this does rotate. If you don't screw it all the way down, it does rotate a little bit. If you tighten that up, it won't spin as much. One thing that's nice about the B52 Pro is we've added this storage hook at the top of the Smith machine system. So if you're taller, and even if you're someone who's my height, 5'7", this height wouldn't be enough to move the Smith bar out of the way. But we upgraded the Smith bar storage. We've got the weight stacks here in the back, starting at 10 pounds with the pin holder here built in to the top plate. So in 10-pound increments, all the way up to 170 pounds. Now, we've got the landmine attachment out here in front on the left foot. Easy to slide in your Olympic barbell here and do any of those landmine moves that have been really getting popular. Is the B52 Pro bigger than the B17? So I'm standing now in the B52 Pro. I can easily reach the top of the rack. I'm going to go over here to the B17, and I'm standing in the middle, just like I was over there. And now my hand barely reaches the top of the B17 rack. So the B17 is considerably larger than the B52. If you're not sure about the exact specs, we have we have the specifications like height, depth, and width all listed on our website. So whenever you are building out your home gym, please check the dimensions listed on all of our products, because you don't want to buy a rack that will not fit or not be appropriate for your space. Someone said we need more powerlifting products. Currently, I can tell you we have been working on a powerlifting singlet, a Major Fitness powerlifting singlet. I didn't bring one today. We're in the process of redesigning it. Also, I'm working with the team. I can tell you this as well. It's not in today's plan to talk about powerlifting, but I can tell you I am working with the team to help them redesign our knee sleeves and our belt as well to be better suited for powerlifting. We also so these shirts that are going to be given out for free with orders today, I think shirts will be given out with orders over $2,000, there we go, $2,000. These are a little bit thin, and we had some of our powerlifting friends testing them out, and we're working on designing shirts that are thicker, so when you're using those heavier powerlifting belts, they'll be a little bit more sturdy and protect you from the belt a little bit. So yes, we are working on powerlifting. I can tell you, this too. Is it here? Here. It's here. We have it here. The brand new Olympic barbell. I hope I don't break a window or my iPad. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, there goes the codes. We have a brand new powerlifting barbell that we have been designing with the team, with the product team, very closely. I've been working with them. Alan, my coworker, and also other product manager has been working with them. Should I move that? Okay, let me get the water out of there. And my iPad. So our team has been working so hard to improve our Olympic barbells and provide users with excellent workout equipment. This is our powerlifting bar. It is a standard powerlifting bar. It is thicker. I believe it's the standard 29 millimeters thick. The knurling is aggressive, like you would find in something similar to the Rogue Agro bar or an Allego powerlifting bar. It's not as aggressive as the Rogue Fitness Agro bar. We felt that that one was just a little bit too much. However, I don't need chalk, and I can easily hook grip this bar, and it will stick to my hand. Now, I can show you. So let me get a good grip here and turn it around. So I'm just going to hold the bar for a little bit. I'll rotate my hands on the bar, and then I'll place it back here. And I just lock myself in the rack. But you can see here on my hands, nothing's peeled, but you can clearly see the marks from the knurling. So let me come up to the cameras and show you guys. So I've got calluses, but you can see the knurling has definitely left some marks in there. So we have been hard at work. We've got our Macoun mascot is emblazoned here, as well as Major here on the other side of the bar. So really excited about this new bar. I don't believe it's currently up on the website. When it is finally finished and we can confirm the supplies, it is on the website. Okay, so let's go. Our team just told me they put it up on the website for. Let's walk through how to get that bar. Because someone said powerlifting, and I'll try and get to the other questions as quickly as possible. But someone said powerlifting, and I got excited. So we'll get back to the other questions as soon as I finish talking about powerlifting. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's go to shop. Let's go to more equipment. Barbells, new. So, Major Fitness Heritage Series Power Bar. That is the one I am working with right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. Hopefully it doesn't fall along. You can see here the Major Fitness Heritage Series Power Bar. Man, I have been talking and my voice it does not want to work. But this bar, like I said, 29 millimeters diameter, 20 kg standard, 7.2 feet long, aggressive knurling. Where's today's code again? Oh, someone is joining us with the code. So this is the new powerlifting bar. Excellent bar, under $400 for an excellent powerlifting bar, similar to the Rogue Agro or Eleiko powerlifting bars. If you don't believe me, try it. And if you don't think it's the same, send a message to our customer service and tell them Matt told me this bar is like the Agro bar or the Eleiko bar. I don't think so, and I'll personally reach out to you and see what I can do for you. Let me find the codes. Oh, I put them down over here to talk about the bar. We have lots of new people jumping in and joining us. So I want to go over the codes. What's today's code again? So, just so I'm clear and no one is confused, the codes do not stack. If you have a military discount code, it does not stack. These codes work separately. We have two codes for today's live. The first code is Major Live 5. This code gets you $50 off on available Standard Series and available Pro Series Black Friday prices. What that means is our Black Friday prices are up to 20% off. Some of our Standard Series racks have already sold out of their Black Friday stock. So they're not available at those Black Friday prices. But for our other racks, in the Pro Series especially, we still have Black Friday stock available. Those prices have been reduced by up to 20% off. Then, if you type in the code MAJORLIVE5 at checkout before paying, this code will get you an additional $50 off that Black Friday price. It will not stack with the other code I'm about to show you or an additional code you may have from another offer. Our second live code today is Major Live 8. Now, this code works with our newest B17 Heritage Series rack and the adjustable bench. When you check out with an adjustable bench and the B17 Heritage Series all-in-one functional trainer with Smith machine, you will get the adjustable bench for free when you use the code MAJORLIVE8. So, the two codes, MAJORLIVE5 works for Standard and Pro Series. Doesn't qualify for the... So the B17 doesn't qualify for the free bench. No, you need to have the B17 and the adjustable bench in the same cart and use this code Major Live. Let me show you. So it's kind of a, if I just say it, you may not get it. So let's bring up the website here. So I've got the Major Fitness Heritage Series B17 Flying Fortress All-in-One Functional Trainer with Smith Machine in my cart. I don't have any codes added, so I'm going to keep shopping. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to More Equipment. I'm going to go to Adjustable Bench. And I'm just going to add the black adjustable bench to my cart. You'll see it's a $219 price. So I've got the Major Fitness B17 in the cart. I've got the adjustable bench in the cart. Let's go to checkout. Now at checkout, you want to enter the code Major Live 8. Live 8. I'm going to click apply. The price went from $4,000 down to it was like 4,100 something. It went down by 290. Adjustable bench is free with the Major Live 8 code. This code does not stack with Major Live 5 or any other additional codes. So the B17 seems a little bit taller, but not wider. Thinking of using the Smith machine. Both of them, that's correct. So someone asked earlier, and I'm sorry I didn't get to this. Someone asked, is the B17 the same width as the B52? Yes, they are both the same because they both have Smith machines. And that means both of them are 78.7 inches wide. So all I need to know is, what are the standard accessories with the B17, so I don't buy what's already part of it. I'm at work, so it's hard to follow up. Thank you, Harry, for joining us. So the standard accessories, let me pull it up here on the website, and we'll go over it together. Just so you know, orders over $2,000 do get, so let me show you that first and what that means. So here's what you get for over $2,000. You'll get straps, you'll get collars, wrist wraps, a belt, a tricep push-down rope, some bands, looks like an ankle cuff, and a back pad for either a barbell or the Smith machine as needed. You're probably going to need that for hip thrusts. So that's what's included with the 8-piece workout set. Now let's see what's included with the accessories for the, was it B17? Yes, the B17. Okay, so I'm here in the B17. Extra attachments. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so confused. I need to know what all accessories are standard with the B17. So the included front upright attachments, here you go. So when you buy the B17, some pictures to let you know what you're going to get. These attachments are included. You don't need the telescoping foot plate. You don't need to buy J-hooks. You don't need to buy a landmine attachment. You don't need to buy or the leg holder. These are included front upright attachments in your purchase of the B17. Additionally, these are included cable handles in your purchase. Hopefully you can see. If you can't see, go to the page for the Major Fitness. So these are the included cable handles. These are the included front upright attachments. I'll have the team on the website. You'll see the product picture. There will be a scrolling menu of other pictures below that. It will tell you what is included in those pictures. Those pictures will let you know what's included. So hopefully that clears things up. And I apologize. We're trying to cover a lot of things today in the live stream. So if I missed some of your questions, Harry, I apologize. But just take a look on the website. Do Rogue or Rep attachments work with the B17? So that's a great question. Unfortunately, this Heritage Series model does not feature 3x3 front uprights. So that means most Rep and Rogue attachments for their 3x3 series racks will not work on these front uprights. However, if Rogue or Rep makes attachments that fit a 3-inch by 2-inch or 2-inch by 3-inch rack, they will work with this because they feature 1-inch holes. So as long as the hole size is the same, meaning this peg that you're inserting here is 1 inch in diameter, it will be able to fit. We are coming out with a 3x3, those Rogue and Rep front upright attachments and accessories. But it hasn't been released yet. We're still in development. Hopefully, sometime in the beginning, early of next year, we'll have that rack. That will be our second addition to the Heritage series. Harry says, are the lever arms included? Let's take another look. So, we do have lever arms. I'm looking and seeing the lever arms are not included in the B17 Pro. Let's take a look. Let's go to shop, more equipment. Gears, lever arms. Major fitness lever arms. So, just so you know, Harry, if you're looking for the lever arms, you're going to need to get the 2x3 lever arms because those will be suitable for the B17. Do not get, again, I repeat, do not get the 2x2. These are not included in the B17. However, they do have a 50 pricing. Now let me see. I'm going to add them to my cart. I'm going to go to checkout. So I'm going through right now. I've got the Major Fitness lever arms in off. So I'm going to take, let me see what I can take out. Can I take this out of the cart? I got it back. Sorry guys. Okay, so I'm going to remove, there we go, this, I'm going to remove the handle tubes. Okay, so now I've got just the lever arms in my cart. And my iPad is bugging out. I have not seen this one. Sorry, hold on for a second. See, I'm going to see if we can get the Major Live 5 code to apply for the lever arms. So what you might want to do, okay. Oh my God. Yeah, my iPad is going too slow. So Harry, what I'm going to suggest you do, it may not work, but it's worth a shot. I would add the Major Fitness lever arms to my cart separately, and then do a separate checkout and see if our Major Live 5 code will help you get $50 off. It may not, okay? It may not. I just want to be super clear with you. However, right now the lever arms are on sale with Black Friday pricing at a $100 off. Okay, so even if you can't use any of today's live codes, there is a Black Friday price for those Major Fitness level arms. And I have too many things in my cart and my iPad has frozen up. Okay, well, I'm going to put that down and get back to the question. If it decides to respond and wake up again, where did I put my other one? It's okay. Thank you. The team is signaling that I sound a little bit hoarse, so I'll grab a water. After finishing the assembly, do you guys offer an assembly service? We're working on it now. Yeah, I've put together a few of these racks with the team. Definitely want to say always be safe. Follow all of the instructions we send. Currently, we do not have an assembly service. We are working to partner with a white glove delivery and assembly service, but we haven't found an appropriate provider of that. And also, as we onboard that assembly service team, we will need to train them and give them enough time to learn how to do the assembly themselves as well. So we don't want to just hire someone who says, sure, we'll put it together for you guys. We want to make sure that they know exactly how to follow all of the instructions, how to put together all of the pieces of equipment. If you have thoughts on... So if you're wondering about which rack to get, and you're not sure, please send a comment into today's chat. I'm here with you guys live today. I've been working on developing this powerlifting bar with the team. I've been working on helping them to enhance the compatibility and strength of the machines, moving into 12 gauge steel. So I'd love to hear from all of the viewers today on Instagram, on YouTube, what you're thinking about, how you want to train, and what your training goals are. And that way I can make some really good suggestions for you guys about what you can get. Because maybe you don't need, to be honest, maybe you don't need a power rack. You just need a barbell and some weight plates. We have all of those on the website. So if you're not sure what rack would suit your needs, maybe you don't need a power rack. Maybe you do though. Maybe you need the functional trainer. Personally, I find that having the access to cable system, even though mine do not involve any cable movements, having the cable system to train on has been incredibly helpful for me. So if you have any questions about your training and what rack you should get or what products, are there any coupon codes for Black Friday for the lat pull down extender? Well, and I wish my website hadn't crashed. Let me try to refresh. I do know that across our website, we do have special Black Friday pricing. So if the codes do not apply to your product, just know that our products site-wide have discounts up to 20% off. And the codes are built so they fall over. The most general code that you can use today is Major Live 5. Okay? So, try that out. It may only work for our rack series. We are going to talk to our sales team and see if we can't get this code to apply to more items. But that may not be available now, and the team may just say no. So we are going to ask for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys, maybe you already have a rack, and you're just looking to upgrade the weight stack. Maybe you're looking to upgrade with an extender pin. We'd love to help you guys get the best prices you can. Okay, looks like my internet has come back, and I will try. Okay, yes, it has come back. Okay, good. I removed everything from the cart. My cart's empty. That's how it should be. Let's go. He said, someone said, I want to know about the extender add-on for the F22. Okay, let's go. Shop, more equipment, lat pull-down extender. Okay, I'm there. Looks like it's currently not featured in the sale, but I'm going to go ahead and add it to cart. Okay, it's in my cart. I'm going to go, so once you added something to the cart, Shopify works like this. You click checkout. Once you're in the checkout section, you have an area to add a discount code. I'm going to add 5 and apply. Let's see. Major Live 5 discount is not valid. Dang. Okay, well, let us talk to the team and see what we can do. But currently, we do not have an extender. I am sorry about that. Best I can let you know is, guys, I know everyone is looking to get some great deals today. And get those codes. In reality, the leg extension that you sit on, the spotter arms and the lever arms are set. Yes. So this leg extension that I was sitting on earlier. If you get the B17, so just so I'm clear, if you get the B17, you get the J-hooks, the safety arm, the telescoping foot plate for free. They come with the rack. However, the lever arms or jammer arms, whatever you want to call them, they do not come with this rack. They are a separate purchase. Now, we can also check, are they part of the Black Friday sale or not? So that's a great question. Let me, before I bug out my Shopify website. Okay, I'm going to go to more equipment. I'm going to go to fitness lever arms. It does look like the fitness lever arms are part of the Black Friday sale. Now, none of the codes we have today currently apply to these arms, but you do get $50 off. So if you were thinking about getting the lever arms, they are going to be at a special Black Friday price. However, the codes will not work with them, and they're not included in the purchase of this rack by itself. So that's a great question. Harry, I hopefully cleared that up for you guys. Again, a free weight bar. So if I purchase the spotter arms are free. So if you purchase a barbell, so these spotter arms come free with the B17. So if you already have a barbell or you purchase a barbell, you will not need to get spotter. You will need to use code MAJORLIVE8 if you are purchasing the B17. Because if you purchase the B17 and an adjustable weight bench at checkout, when you use MAJORLIVE8, you will get the adjustable bench for free. That discount will not apply to the barbell. It only applies to the adjustable bench. So that will get you the adjustable bench for free when you buy the B17. So if you're serious about taking your training to the next level, you need the easy switch from 2-to-1 to 1-to-1. So here I'm in 1-to-1, and then just one clip, and now I'm in 2-to-1. So 2-to-1 here, easily clip in. 1-to-1 now, and it's a lot heavier. So if you need that on the cable system, if you need the increased weight capacity of the J cups and the spotter arms, if you need the enhanced foam on the leg holder, also, I don't know if you guys have seen, but this leg holder now has more positions vertically and horizontally, and has more positions, if I pull it out here. So we've got plenty of more room for those with longer legs. One of the cool things as well, so you'll notice I can completely just take this out. So we've got really, really thick foam pad on the leg holder. Really great, nice and solid. I really should move this powerlifting bar, but I'll do that later. If you notice, I can take the foot plate, and wouldn't you know it, it fits perfectly in the leg holder extender as well. So that means I have access to a higher foot position. Let's say I'm on a bench and I'm doing rows here. I can easily bring the foot plate up and put it in whatever position I need it to be in. And when I'm finished, and someone has these on tight, whew, simply remove and weigh those cost differences. Okay, let me put this back in place and I will get to your question as soon as possible. Sometimes I get lost in the sauce. Weight difference seems like the B17 is almost the same as accessories you'd have to purchase with the B52. So, if you are thinking about getting a rack, I would definitely say that now is the time to get the B17. It has slightly more functions. It has higher load, dynamic load capacity. And it comes with more front rack attachments that you will be able to get, as well as having the option for the 2-to-1, 1-to-1, and the built-in lap pull-down extender as well. So, yes, Harry, for a taller, all-in-one functional trainer, now would be the time to get the B17. You get the adjustable bench for free. You get a bunch of free attachments that have all been upgraded to make sure that the B17 is our today. Just also a little note here. We've got aluminum pulley handles now, and in fact we've added, these are the prototype on the aluminum handles as well that will ship. So I can't stress enough that the B17 is definitely the way to go. Now, that being said, a B17 into their home gym space. With that in mind, the B52 Pro is not a bad option in the front uprights. It does feature the Smith bar, weight stack, landmine, and pull-up system as well. You will know that in my own training on each of these machines during our testing phases, I haven't noticed a complete difference. I haven't felt that during my training, so it really depends on what you can fit and what attachments you really need right now. If you need the most advanced attachments that Major Fitness has to offer, then the B17 is the way to go. So Harry says, I'm ready, cart's full, but I'm missing out a lot, not waiting on your second here. Oh, okay, that's a great question, Harry. Am I missing out by not waiting on the second Heritage model and the improvements? So, the main thing you would be missing out is on 3x3 front uprights for the next model. I do believe that all of the cross members are going to be metric 3x3. However, that next model will not have a Smith machine, if I remember correctly. It is more like the F22 Power Rack system. I'd have to go back. We do have one of the test models in our office, and I would have to check on that about all the cross members being 3x3. If I remember correctly, they are all 3x3. So, if you need a functional trainer and a power rack that allows you access to rack attachments from other systems, so not Major Fitness rack attachments, then maybe you might want to wait for the second Heritage model. However, it will not have the Smith machine. And I can tell you that Major Fitness will be continuing to support the 2x3 system and us coming out with our own line of 3x3 attachments as well. So Harry, I would say whatever will help you get your training journey started, the B17 is a great option. It does have the Smith machine. Why is Jordan is asking, why is this nearly 2K more expensive? It's hard to justify the price when I could go elsewhere with a 3x3 11 gauge rack with a 200-pound weight stack. Jordan, that's a great question. I am not fully aware of the pricing and what that means for this rack and why it's set at this price. My function with the company is not to set the prices. I can definitely relay that information along to them. Yes, the 3x3 11 gauge steel may offer you some benefits that you feel you won't be able to 2x3 uprights. However, for most people, when it comes to an all-in-one functional trainer, having a 12 gauge steel 2x3 upright suits most of their training needs just fine. So yes, if you're looking for maybe thicker gauge steel or heavier weight stacks, unfortunately the B17 may not be for you. And everyone has their own training journey and training needs. And so, if those are things that you need, then we've got a code MajorLive8 for the B17 and adjustable bench together to get the adjustable bench for free. Now 5 to give you an additional $50 off on the Black Friday pricing for B52 Pro, F22 Pro, F35 Pro, and any available standard racks that haven't sold out yet. Okay? So, someone wants hip thrust. Okay, we'll need to set up one of the stations, and I'll show you guys how to do the hip thrust. I'll give the team the codes. We'll do it on both racks. So let me take a few things off. Hip thrusts. But we do need to make sure we have enough space to do them safely. So I'm going to take the dip arms off here. So in this setup, I'm going to probably have to face away from the camera. And I know the cameras can move, so maybe they can give you guys a different angle. Let's set the iPad over here in case I drop something. Also, I want to show you guys, we've included upright barbell storage on the side of the B17. So this gives me a chance to show that off. And just slide that right in there. And then additionally as well, if I loosen this pin here, my weight horn extender pin easily stores here in the side of the rack. So let's go ahead and start the hip thrust here on the B17 Pro. We're going to use the Smith machine because that's the safest way to do it. You could use a barbell from the floor, but I don't recommend that as it makes the starting point for that move very, very low, and for a lot of people that can be really hard on the knees. So as soon as we finish up with this, we'll go ahead and thank everyone for joining, but let's go ahead and get in there. So I'm going to bring the bench in close and bring the Smith bar down. So these Smith bars are not counterweighted, so be careful whenever you're lowering the Smith bar. Keep both hands firmly engaged with the Smith bar. Now we do have safeties, so if I were to move the bench back, and if I were to slip and drop it, it would either catch on the safety hook or just catch on the safeties at the bottom. So nothing's going to break, but if you're moving this Smith bar, always, always, always keep 2 hands on the Smith bar at all times because they are not counterweighted. Okay, meaning they will feel heavy. You will feel the full 44 pounds or 45 pounds of the bar. Okay, so I'm going to bring the bench into position here. And let's see if I can make sure I'm in position. Okay. So usually you would put the pad on your hip crease. I feel like the bench is a little bit too close. Okay, that's better. So you're going to want to keep your shoulders on the bench. I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see me. Okay, so you're going to disengage from the hooks. And you're going to lower your hips down and push up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Now, I can do no hands. So the nice thing about a Smith machine is the bar is on a fixed path. Okay? As long as you are centered in the bar, it will not have any wobble and the movement will be smooth and easy. So that is the hip thrust. Whew, if I can get out. On the B17. And let's go over to the B52 Pro. The nice thing about the adjustable bench is it is super light and easy to move around. Okay. So for the hip thrust, I'm going to suggest you move the safeties to the lowest point possible. If you are someone who's taller, you may have more clearance, meaning you may be able to go deeper in the bottom position. If you're someone like me who's short, you may need to stack your feet on a platform to elevate your feet and increase the range of motion. Okay? So let's take a look now at the B52 Pro. And let's see if I get in there. Nice. Okay. Again. So, like I was saying, my legs are too short. If the camera can come and show them, I do not have enough range of motion because I have tiny legs and they are not long enough. So if I drop my hips down, it is already in the resting position on the safeties, meaning I would need to come out here and elevate myself by doing this. So if you do not have a platform, you can always elevate yourself by using weight plates. Dun, dun, dun. The ever handy multi-purpose Olympic bumper plate. Now, if you do happen to be a taller person, this may not be an issue for you. But this is one of those short king hacks that all of us with vertically challenged physiques have to learn. So I'm going to slide the bench back in. Let's see if this gives me a little bit better range of motion. So you're going to, again, place your feet firmly on. They are too close. Okay. 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 We get a little bit better range of motion here. Again, make sure you keep hands on the bar so it doesn't slip back into place. However, it would be difficult for someone, let's say 5'7" or shorter, to do a hip thrust on the B52 Pro versus the B17. The clearance. So the spring is a little bit taller on the B52 Pro versus the B17. If you're looking to do Smith machine hip thrusts, you may want to do them using the B17. I can tell you that you don't need any rack. You just do it with the Olympic barbell. That's a completely different move. And I think the person was mainly asking about how to do it with the Smith machine, because generally that's where I see most people doing it, and it's generally the most friendly movement on a Smith machine, especially for the knees. So just something to keep in mind. If range of motion is an issue for you, you may need to consider the B17, because its Smith machine has a slightly longer range of motion. So we are going to be wrapping things up here in a little bit, but I want to remind everyone that we have our codes before we finish, and we will have another session in a few hours. So before we wrap up today, if you are looking to check out, if you are looking to get our latest rack, the first in the Heritage series, the B17 all-in-one Smith machine with functional trainer, use Major Live 8 to get an additional adjustable bench for free when you check out with those items in the same cart. They must be in the same cart. They must be in the same checkout when you use this code. Next, if you don't have room for the B17, or you want one of our other racks, maybe the Pro Series or the Standard Series, use code MAJORLIVE5 to get an additional $50 off the Black Friday available stock of those racks. Those racks are up to 20% off. The discount on each rack may vary based on the series and the availability of what's in stock. I know some of our Standard Series have already sold out, and so they are not available at the Black Friday prices. If you have any questions or concerns about the pricing or the code, contact us via Instagram, via Facebook, or our customer service email, and they will try to handle your questions and concerns as quickly as possible. I know that everyone wants to build out their home gym as soon as possible so they can start to get the work they need. So, just so we're clear, we've got plenty of different racks to fit different users' needs. We've got the Standard Series, the B52, the F22, and the F35. These are Bedrock Series standard for all your beginner lifters. Now they fit those lifters who also, if you're not just a beginner but you're on a tighter budget, these racks would be great for you. And especially the F35 would be great if you're not only tight on budget and you're a beginning lifter, but you're also tight on space, because that rack folds up. This is the great way to join the Major Fitness family. They're all 2x3 racks, and they support most of the 2x3 attachments that Major Fitness makes. So if you're budget conscious, but you don't want to compromise on safety or quality, because that's something you care about and we care about as well, the Standard Series would be perfect, a rock solid foundation for you. It's an affordable way to get a near commercial quality rack into your home now and start lifting and start building for your stronger tomorrow. This is for the smart lifter who's starting their fitness journey, or someone who wants the core functionalities of squat, bench, deadlifts, and pull-ups, as well as having access to functional trainers and landmine attachments. This is how you enter the Major Fitness family and the Major Fitness ecosystem, which is designed to grow with you. You can start with the standard series rack. Today, as your goals and your strength evolve and improve, you can look to either add more attachments, upgrade the weight stacks, maybe get an extender pin or extender lat pull down. These racks can grow with you, or you can step into the Pro Series rack. Now the Pro Series is really the sweet spot, and we're super excited for users who buy our Pro products because they offer the same great functionality with enhanced level of dynamic load capacity, safety, as well as enhanced features that the standard series doesn't have access to, especially with the upgrade in the front uprights of the steel. So it's not just a spec sheet upgrade, it's really a commitment to long-term lifting and fitness as well. Then, if you're someone who is already a very seasoned lifter, or you know you want to get into strength sports, then I definitely recommend the first in our Heritage series, the B17 Flying Fortress all-in-one power rack with Smith machine. This rack is the peak of what Major Fitness has to offer right now, and it's only going to get better, especially with the 2-to-1, 1-to-1 cable switching at the single trolley. It's really hard to find a rack that can complete all of the things you can do with the B17 at this price right now, with the offer for the free adjustable bench using code MAJORLIVE8. Now, I know some people's training needs have already exceeded what Major Fitness may currently offer, and I'm so excited that you guys have progressed so far in your training. Hopefully, Major can begin to make products that will match even the most advanced training needs. And I'm so excited to be here when we're releasing this new powerlifting bar. We're working on improving our clothing line as well. So we'd love to hear your thoughts, your feedback. Send it to us in the live streams. Send it to us on the Instagram, Facebook, or even the customer service email. We're hoping to hear from you guys, because what makes the Major family so real is all of the people who join together and use our equipment to build their stronger tomorrow. So we're super excited to be part of that journey with you guys. And if you have any second thoughts on which rack to choose, in 3 hours, we'll have another live and go over the differences. We touched on some of them before we finish up today. Before we finish up now, we touched on some of the differences, but we'll go into more details on those differences in our next live stream. So be sure to join us again in 3 hours. We'll be back here. We'll be back here with the racks. If you want to see how you can do different training modalities with these racks, please, please, please feel free to ask any of those questions, just like we did the hip thrust. Would it work better on the B17 or the B52 Pro? Those are great questions to ask, and we'll have plenty of time to keep those codes active for you guys, and to go over any training questions, to go over any spec-related questions, and as much as possible, when we're able, to try and push our sales team to give you guys the best prices we can. So we always love to hear from you, whether it's on Instagram or on YouTube. During these live streams, really love talking with you guys and getting to spend some time with you. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. I'll be back here in about 3 hours, and we'll get things started again. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to drink a lot of water, and hopefully my voice won't be so hoarse for the second event. But we'll be back in a little bit, and feel free to tell your family members, come back with more questions, and join us again in 3 hours. Thank you guys so much for being part of this first live stream, and if you purchased any of the products that we featured today. Really, really so grateful, and would love to see update photos, update videos, any kind of information or just share how the equipment has become part of your routine and your home gym. Thank you so much again for joining us, and we'll see you soon again. Sorry guys, I'm fading. Thank you guys so much.
辛苦了，辛苦了。